Yeah, so this is how you're going to create a Facebook advert for the product. I want to make this as simple as possible, so it will be as easy as anything. Just try as much as possible to follow it through. Most important. So let's get started. Now, you said you already have the video files with you. I want to be sure it is well edited. That's very, very important, because some will need to look at the mobile number, and before they make their order. Okay, so I'll get to explain that better. So now, let's go to Facebook. Yeah, facebook.com. facebook.com. So most important, you just have to try as much as possible to look at this and get it super clear, so you won't make any mistake. It's something very easy. You just have to be careful. So now I'm on the Facebook main home page. So the first thing you are expected to do is you have to create a page. You have to create a page. The sample I gave to you earlier, you could see that it was strictly talking about iPhone. That was why we named the page iPhone Waterproof Case Store. Alright? Yeah, so now, as in your own case, you have to create something similar. So even if someone is just passing by, or just loitering around on the social media and just see something like iPhone Waterproof, they get to understand that, let me check this out. The name of the page is already saying something about the product. You get that? Yeah, so you have to create a page. Come to create page. I don't know what's wrong with this network. You just have to bear with me. So create page. Yeah, you click on create page. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to create a page. So, whatever advert you want to create, it will be on that page. So now, as in the case of iPhone approved case, you will just uh, click on showcase. Click on get started. Just create something. It could be iPhone. You can also use the iPhone waterproof case store. It doesn't really matter. Most important is just have a page. Just have a page. The category. I'm not gonna open any page. I'm not gonna create any new page. So I just want you to get it right. Category. Just category. Let me types of page. Product. Yeah, product and service. It could be anything. Just create a page. And most importantly, when you click on continue, it will take you to a place where you have to. Let me no, okay, let me continue. Continue. So you have to add a profile picture. What does this mean? This is what you're gonna see. Although sorry, whoever is on Facebook, or this is what your audience will see. Just the page profile picture, just like the normal profile picture you have on your Facebook account. That's what it means. So, as in this case, you have to use something that is related to what you want to do. So it's better use the picture of the case itself. Yeah, the picture of the case itself. Yeah, so as I was saying, let me look for an advert. Let me look for an advert so you get to understand what I mean by the page. But that's not really the most important. I just want you to get it right. To get it right. I'm actually looking for an advert so you can understand me better. Yeah, looking for an advert. No, what's wrong with the network? Yeah, go with me. I can't find any now. Yeah, I don't want to waste time on that. Just upload a nice um, profile picture for the page. You can go to Google and download iPod Apple case picture, a very quality one. You can use that as your page profile picture. So now let's move straight away. Let's go to the ad. So this is how you create the advert. I want to believe you have the video with you. I want to believe you've created a page. Yeah. So now after that, this is what you have to do. You go to this section of your Facebook account. You click on create. Yeah. You click on create. Let's go. You click on add. Advertise your business, brand, and organization. Just click on this. Because you're about to advertise, right? Sometimes this ad creation section usually take time to load most times. So you have to bear with Facebook. Yeah. So since you're using a video advert, you're about to run a video advert, you click on video views, click on video views. But now in this case, the most important of this is you uploading the video right and also targeting the right audience. I said something last time we spoke, that whatever you want to import, ensure it has an already made audience provided by Facebook itself. So let me click on video views. Video views here. So it's here. Now you may decide to rename you decide to rename, or maybe let me say i4 waterproof iPhone art. It's better, let me make it short. iPhone art. Then you click on continue. So you're almost getting to the end of this. At this stage, you have to be very, very careful. At this stage, because this is where you do the biggest of it. That is the most important aspect of this. This is where it is. Now I want to sell something. I need to target the right audience of the right age range. There are some things you want to sell. You have to consider your audience. The considerability of your audience will also determine the success of your advert. Very, very important. So now, when you get to this stage, you come closer. Now, at this stage, I don't know if your intention is to target the entire Nigeria. You can leave this the way it is. But no, for the fact that there are some places you might not be able to reach. So it's not always advisable for you to target the entire nation. You can go as narrow as choosing Lagos, perhaps your state, Abuja, Rivers State, Port Harcourt, wherever. But if you think you can reach the entire nation, wow, all well and good. But from experience, it's not always advisable to target the whole nation, because there are some places that you're going to encounter some logistical problems. So as in this case, if I were you, I would just target those states that enhances e-commerce, or those states that your accessibility is not far-fetched. So now let's go this way. Now if I want to sell, I will target Lagos State. Target Lagos State. I'm going to target Abuja. So all of these states, it's quite easy to access them. You want to deliver in less than 24 hours, or maybe 48 hours. The product is right in front of your customer table. So Lagos State, Rivers State, it depends. But these has been the ones I've been using over time to sell. What I don't want is situation whereby I will receive order and I won't be able to send, perhaps because of the cost to be incurred. So Rivers State, let me use Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. You choose this. Yeah, maybe Ondo too, because that's where you stay. So there are some cases whereby you get orders and you're then able to fulfill yourself, or maybe send someone to help you do that. Yeah, so which other state? And also target, because Port Harcourt, maybe Edo State or whatever, maybe Edo. So the one you know you can easily reach, so you will experience a situation whereby someone will order and you won't be able to get your product across. Does that make any sense? So now let's step forward. So now you successfully target, but now there is this very vital aspect of targeting. Now it's not advisable to you for you to leave it at everyone in this location, because Facebook has a way of identifying your present location. So in this case, it's better you target people who lives in this location, so you want to be rest assured that once they make an order, they are still available in the stated location or the chosen locations you've used in your targeting. Now, age, very very important. Who are those that use iPhone? Very very important. You need to know them. So from experience, you should target within the age of, let's say maybe 22. People that can actually afford it, people that can afford the product. Affordability, there are some that use iPhones, but they might not be able to afford the product. So you need to be, are these people of this age range, will they be able to afford this product? To consider that. So, and you also need to know, who are those using iPhone? Do we have elderly people using it who will be interested in swimming? I want to be sure we are getting it wrong if we take a look at adults as our main audience. No, because some of them might not be interested in swimming with their phones. So it is more of younger generation. But to be on the safer side, let's leave it within the age of 22 to, let's say, 34. Let's leave it that way. It's okay that way. So the gender is okay. It's okay. Let's leave it to all, because both men and women are users of iPhone. So this is the real deal, the detail targeting. Now you want to target for the fact that you already have an already made audience by Facebook. This is the secret of the sources of any Facebook ad. Detail targeting. What do they like? What are the users? In this case, you are so much privileged for us to have an already made audience by Facebook itself. We are not trying to do any guesswork. We are not trying to rack our brain to come up with possible audience. All we've just done, we are just thinking on surface about those who might be interested in the product. But now with detail targeting, we are getting the product right, or let's say our ad right in front of those people who really need it. People who are users of iPhone. Am I making any sense? So now I said we only have the product for iPhone 6 and 6s alone. So in your targeting, you have to be very 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 vigilant in such a way that you don't go beyond that. Not until there's available product of other phones. Let's say maybe iPhone 5, and then you can. That's in this case, in detail targeting, all you just have to do is you just have to target iPhone 6 and 6s alone. iPhone 6 and 6s alone. So your adverts will only reach people who are currently using this model of iPhone. So want to use iPhone 6, not even, can you see, you have to be very careful here. This is interest. You are not targeting interest now. You are not targeting interest. You are targeting people who own this kind of phone. Am I making any sense? Look at this behavior. We are talking about. Look at this now. Look at this. Here we have interest. At the right hand side we have interest, but look at the left hand side, just below Facebook for iPhone. You can see people who own iPhone 6. You click, that is, if the person is not using iPhone 6, he's not eligible to see the ad. Does that make any sense? So you want to be rest assured that whoever sees your ad is a user of iPhone 6 and also a user of iPhone 6X based on what we have now, based on the available product with you. You only have the product for iPhone 6 and 6X. So once you're done with this, you are a bit away to a successful advert. Now, well targeted. I want to believe that. So own, you have to be very careful. It should be those who own, not people who are interested in iPhone. They own it. That's what they are using. That's the phone they have in their hands currently. Yeah. So now at the end of the day, we have 110,000 people. Because why are we having this low potential reach? Is because we've narrowed our audience to people in certain states. If it were to be the entire Nigeria, okay, I don't want to go back. If it were to be the entire Nigeria, no, you can also include some states. You can easily reach. I'm only giving you this from experience that these are people that buy. There are some other states you can also have iPhone users. I don't want to restrict you to this set of 5 states I've included. It could be more. So I want you to also think about that. So from experience, these people, they are reachable. You don't experience a lot of problem in getting products on their table or to their state. So that's why I'm constricting my targeting. But for you, if you think you can reach people in other states, you can include it. I'm not trying to limit your imagination. Am I right? So now let's move forward. At this stage, you come here, you just leave all of these. Automatic placement. Should we leave it automatic? No, for some reasons, because the video advert might not be okay or might not be too good for some placement like Instagram, because if Instagram will not take a video that is more than a minute, so, and I'm very sure the video file we have with you is more than a minute. It is. So now you just have to remove Instagram feeds. This story. So you won't be wasting money. So those who will be seeing it will be strictly Facebook users, and it will strictly be iPhone 6 and iPhone 6X users on Facebook. So now that's why you need to include more states, because as we are removing some of these, potential reach fewer than 1,000 people. That means we have all our users. Can you see? That means we have all our users available on Instagram. We have them available on Instagram. So that's why we have to include more states here. Or better still, you can target. You have to include more states, because we are restricting our adverts to some states, and now we've moved ahead to, I'm coming, I think this is wrong. Let me include one more state. Let me include understand me clearer now. Let me add Nigeria as a whole, so you see what the audience will look like. So you see, I've used Nigeria now. You see what the audience potentially should look like. Look at this now. We have 140,000 people, 140,000 of them. You have 140,000 of them. You can still leave it this way. You can leave it this way. But I want you to rest assured that you're going to get orders from various places, because I need to remove the Instagram placement, because the video, if the video were to be a video of less than a minute, it would have been better, but it's more than a minute. That's why it won't be applicable to Instagram. It's not applicable. So if it were to be, it is something we would have left alone, such that we have it in our targeting placement. We won't have to go to edit placement to remove Instagram. If it were to be a video of less than a minute, we just leave it automatic and then we'll see the magic. But now it won't be possible. That's why we've successfully edited these. You get what I'm saying? So now let's step ahead. So these are the ones available, and all of these, I think it's applicable. It is applicable, even here, applicable. Yeah, right. So we can now move ahead and forge ahead. So after this, we go to the budget. How much do you intend to spend per day for your advert? How much do you intend to spend per day? On a good one, if you have a budget of, let's say, 5,000 naira every day, and at the end of the day you're able to successfully get maybe 10 to 15 orders, you will be able to suffice for the money incurred for advertisement. So it depends on your advertisement, your promotional budget. Let me put it that way. It depends on your promotional budget. If you have a 4,000 naira budget, good. But I want you to be rest assured that the budget also really matters. You can start with maybe 4,000. You might not even finish, or you might not exhaust your budget in a day, but it's always advisable to use a more reasonable one. So let's say you use 4,000, just come here, you edit. Now let's go to continue. After you've done this, leave it the way it is and then click on continue. So sorry, the network, but it's gonna go. And I already told you that when you're trying to make an ad on Facebook, sometimes it's always slow. It's always slow sometimes, not every time. Now lest I forget, ensure your number is well embedded in the video. Your number is well embedded in the video. Let your number be very visible, so that whoever sees the video will have a direct call to action. It's not even your number alone. Let there be a call to action on it, like call now, order now, then your number. So whoever sees the video will automatically be alarmed to call the number or to send a message. So you can use, so now we have the page already. All you have to do is this. On the video, I want to believe you have the video file, right? Good. So you leave it as a single video. Now you come here to the video section, then you upload the video file, that is the file, the video file, that your video file to be used for the advert. Let me just do it this way. I'm not going to upload any video because I'm not running any advert. So just come to wherever the video is being stored, and then you click on it, and then you click on continue. After that, you come to this section. This text, can you see what Facebook has already asked for us already? It said enter text that clearly tells people what you are promoting. This is what we call, this is your mini copy, a copy that people will read, that will drive them to take action on your video. So you can actually do this. You just lift, because on the page I shared with you earlier, you can just visit the page and lift the text, and then you paste. All you just have to do is just for you to edit to your taste. I don't want to complicate things for you. So you copy and then you edit to your taste. How do I mean? Let me show you. Let me show you. So can you see this? I want to show you the page the page we were using before. And one thing is also very important. While customizing your page, after creating the new page, ensure you create this section of the page where you have your number. It was because I did not complete the page creation process. After creating the page, after you must have uploaded your profile picture, the cover picture of the page, it is important you add a button on the page. I'm talking about the page now. I'm talking about the page now. It is important you do what? You see this section. After creating the page, just come to this section. You won't have call now there, and you will have a send message button there. You will be the one to configure. It's as simple as you editing and inserting your number. Automatically creates a create now button for you. For the send message, you receive inbox in your Facebook Messenger. It's Facebook Messenger with the name. So all you just have to copy this. You copy this. Copy all of these. I don't want to complicate things. You copy all of these, and then you edit to your taste. You copy it, just Control C, as you know. You just do this copy. Can you see? But this is a bit. It's looking kind of tattered. I don't know the reason behind this. Everything looks clumsy. It doesn't have to be like that. You have to normalize it. And then on your page, you come here and you paste here. You paste, and then you edit it. We have a number there. You include your own number, but make sure it is clearly written and legible enough for anybody to read. And at the end of the day, you do what? At the end of the day, so at the end of the day, you click on confirm. So when you confirm this, Facebook is going to review your ad, and once it is correctly reviewed and they are sure that it's a good one, you're not trying to promote anything that is against their policy, they're going to approve, and your ad automatically start reaching those who you've targeted. But for the fact that you're targeting people who are using iPhone 6 and iPhone 6s, I want to assure you it's a good one to go. And all those who will get to see the ad are strictly and unambiguously iPhone 6 and 6s users. I want to believe I've been able to explain this in the simplest word anyone can ever imagine. Yes, sir. So that's it. So once you click on confirm, all you need to do is for you to wait for a notification like this that your Facebook ad has been approved, and then you get your devices available. I mean your phone that has your number, or the phone where the SIM card the number to the SIM card you have is available. So whenever calls begin to roll in, you'll be able to answer them well. And also you have to create this order message, like I have it here. How to order? Can you see? Tell them to send so information to a particular number, and once they do that, you get it as a text message. But I want to assure you, some people will call directly. They want to speak with you. I want to know if this person is someone I can trust, and at the end of the day, they get the product, and you get it to them, perhaps using the use of courier service in your locality, whatever it is. So that's the way to create a successful Facebook advert to sell that product. Hope I've been able to say something reasonable. And if you have any question, you can call me and I'll answer you. I think this is the best way to go. So once again, it's nice to have you watch this. Thank you and bye for now.